Everyone. Very nice to have you here today with us. My name is Vera Marucci, I'm from Apre, and with my colleague Alessio Livio Spera and Ilaria Bentinesi, we have the pleasure today to present you with a new opportunity from the Bioeconomy Giants, that is the first open call. Today, we really wanted to give you an overview of the open call and what it can provide to you and your company. And what we're going to do is to start with a very brief introduction on the project, give you a little bit of information about what we do as the Bioeconomy Giants. And then we're going to have a presentation on the open call itself with the information that you need to know to apply for this first round of open calls. And then we're going to have a final session in which you're going to have the possibility to take the word, ask questions. And if you have any problem using the microphone, I know that sometimes Zoom can be a little bit complicated to use. You can also write your questions on the chat. This is a recorded meeting, meaning that you can you will find the recording on the website in case you want to go back to this discussion and find more information or just go through some of the topics that we're going to discuss today. And also you can share with the people that couldn't attend this meeting so that they have an overview of the open calls. If you have any problem, please write on the chat. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to raise your hand so that we can give you the word also during the presentation to clarify whatever of the information that we are sharing is not clear to you. So again, thank you very much for participating to this meeting. And I'm going to give the word to my colleague Alessio Livio that is going to present today. Thank you again.
Thank you very much, Flavia, and good morning, everyone, from my side as well. As anticipated, we are gonna have a look on the Bioeconomy Giants project first, and then we're gonna jump right into the open call for travel voucher opportunity. And I'm gonna give you some details and information regarding the call. I hope you can see my screen. In case you can't, just let me know. So, Bioeconomy Giants is a Horizon Europe funded project under the CBJU. It started on the 1st of June 2025 for a duration of 30 months, and it's made of a flagship, let's say, consortium of 18 partners from 8 different EU countries and coordinated by Association Cluster Food MASI in Spain. The consortium includes 5 clusters and 1 network plus 6 RTOs, 3 universities, and 3 SMEs. So a pretty high-level consortium for the objectives of the project. So we have actually quite extent Italian cluster, I would say, with 6 partners from Italy, including ourselves, APRE, the Italian Agency for the Promotion of European Research, but also Cluster Spring, Italia Foresta Legno, and more. And as I was saying, we have other high-level partners like Circe, Clib, Climate Kick, Flander Foods, EFI, and Wageningen universities, and so on. Now, the challenge that Bioeconomy Giants is trying to address is the one you're seeing right now on screen. So the problem we are trying to address is that primary producers are always, or at least often, disconnected from the bioeconomy value chain, meaning that we always experience fragmented collaboration in the bioeconomy ecosystem. We can recognize and assess a skills gap as well in the primary production sector. And last but not least, usually limited funding for capacity growth and market stimulation of bio-based products. And this very last point is crucial for what we're gonna discuss and present today. The solution. hopefully, meaning what we are trying to establish. We are promoting cooperative and circular bio-based business models, and we are fostering, of course, new forms of collaboration between rural actors on one side and bio-based industries on the other, hopefully to manage and succeed in empowering farmers and foresters as key bioeconomy stakeholders, not only recipients, not only passive users, but key protagonists and stakeholders of the bioeconomy as a whole. If we, let's say, break down this mission in three objectives, we could say, indeed, empower primary producers and rural actors through capacity building, direct funding, and tailored support tools, facilitate the creation and scaling of cooperative circular bio-based business models, and accelerate the market uptake of more than 30 new bio-based products, driving in this way sustainable growth and job creation in rural areas. Now for the open call. Remember, we said that one of the issue we assess and we want to address is limited funding for the sector and for primary producers. And that's where the open call comes in. So we launched on the 1st of June this open call for travel vouchers. The call will stay open until the 31st of July, 2026, and we have a total budget of 20,000 euros available. How the call will work, we're basically giving 500 euros to 40 winners in the form of travel vouchers, and we're going to have a look of what we mean with this. Our target audience, guess what, is of course primary producers, farmers, forestry cooperatives, producers organization, and more that we're going to see in the next slides. This money will be used by winners to attend the Bioeconomy Bootcamp, which will take place between the 30th November and the 2nd December 2026 in Belgium, Brussels, and Ghent. We already have all the information, all the official templates online at this link that you will receive along with the slides. We have a direct submission link, which is very, very straightforward, very easy, very fast. And of course, we have a dedicated email address for all your questions or your need for support and any inquiry you would like to present us. Now, which scope do we have with this open call? We want to select 40 primary producers and related actors and make them able to participate in the Bioeconomy Bootcamp. So the voucher that we will provide is designed to facilitate primary producers' real implication in the bio-based community, allow them to form strong and long-term collaborations with other bio-based industries, and access innovative solutions at the same time. So the winners will receive these vouchers to support their travel and attendance. As I was saying, we're talking about the participation to the Bioeconomy Bootcamp. The 30th November again and 1st December, it will happen at the Sheraton Brussels Airport Hotel, while on the 2nd December, it will happen at the BBEP premises in Ghent. What is the Bioeconomy Bootcamp? It's our flagship event organized in conjunction with the Pitch Perfect and Boost the European Bioeconomy 2026. The event will feature a program of capacity building, networking sessions, everything designed to connect primary producers with industry leaders, technology providers, investors, policymakers, and so on. So in a nutshell, this is the event. So 30 November, there will be training sessions, the introduction to the Pitch Perfect, the European Bioeconomy, and matchmaking sessions. 1st December, again, pitching sessions, express coaching sessions, matchmaking again, and networking again, because we know how much important this is in the sector. 2nd December, Scaling Up Experience Day at BioBase Europe Pilot Plant. plus more training sessions and networking for all participants, and especially for our 40 winners. And this is the full program. Everything is online and available. Registrations are open, and you will have a look of all these interesting things online with the links that we're going to provide you. We're not going into detail of the event right now, but we're going to proceed, and everything will be in the slides. Who can participate to the call exactly? So as I was saying and anticipating, the call is dedicated to primary producers and related actors. So we defined a pretty comprehensive list as admitted target audience, and only applicants falling into one of the following categories will be eligible to participate. So we're talking individual farmers and farms, large and small companies producing and marketing their agri-food and forestry products, companies vertically integrated with full control over the contracted farms and forests, seed, nursery, plant, and forestry seedling specialists, farmer cooperatives involved in primary products processing, forestry cooperatives, cooperatives of farmers, producers organizations, farmers and foresters organizations at regional level. One important note is that we may accept also applications from agro-industrial entities if the initial target of primary producers is not met, meaning that if we are not able to award 40 primary producers from these categories here, we can also provide the voucher to any agro-industrial entity who applied to the call. But still, the priority is for primary producers. And another important note, which we can anticipate already here, is that successful applicants are expected to be able to participate and follow discussions in English, because this will be the main language of the sessions and the coaching and the networking and so on. There will be support for non-English speakers, but in general, it's the expectation is to have discussions and event happening in English. Everything will work as a reimbursement procedure. So the financial support will be provided as a reimbursement ex post. So winners before the event, they will receive the voucher certificate, but no money will be advanced. So during the event, the 40 winners must physically attend the entire program of the bootcamp, and this is important, sign the daily attendance sheets as a proof of participation, right? So full attendance is mandatory. However, tolerance of 1/3 of the total event duration is allowed in case of justified impossibility. In that case, the people must provide us with a written self-declaration explaining why they didn't attend the entire program. And only after the event, upon verification of attendance and validation of justifications, if any, the 500 will be transferred directly to the winner's bank account. We will not ask any receipt, any invoice, any ticket, nothing. We will just ask proof of attendance of the event, right? To streamline the procedure and make everyone happy and participate to the event. What do winners receive exactly? Of course, the financial reimbursement of 500 euros. That's the most important thing. The entrance ticket for the whole Pitch Perfect and Boost by the European Bioeconomy 2026, and the registration fee is covered by Food Masi, plus winners who request for it in their application will also be entitled to one individual counseling sessions. What we mean with this is around 15 minutes in-person session at the event with one expert whose expertise best fits the question from the winner. We will have many experts actually on many different topics, and who wants to have this counseling session just needs to flag this option in their application form. Topic addressed will cover, for example, funding opportunities, governance, impact assessment, forest biomass logistics and valorization pathways, agricultural biomass logistics, agro-industry side streams, business models, open call applications for the next open call that Bioeconomy Giants will open, and more. So don't miss this opportunity. This is completely optional, not mandatory, but still, it's a great opportunity for winners. Besides the participation to the event, the ticket for the full event, and the 500 ex post reimbursement. How to apply? Very, very easy. Indeed, it fits in just one slide, which is a great news, I would say. So applicants are just asked to provide through a dedicated online form. There is no need to download any document or any complicated things. You just go to an online form and you fill it in. Your profile and category. So you should indicate of which category of primary producers you belong to, and provide a brief presentation of your profile. It's maximum 1,000 characters. So very brief, very straightforward, plus a short motivation statement. So we mean a brief text, maximum 2,000 characters, explaining why participating into the Bioeconomy Bootcamp is important for you and for your business, and your interest in circular bio-based business models. And that's basically it. So a few boxes to tick, plus 3,000 characters maximum as a text to provide. Finally, counseling session, as I was saying, optional. So you should indicate if you're interested in scheduling a one-to-one counseling session with experts during the event, and select your preferred topic. Again, note that the request for a counseling session is entirely optional, and it doesn't represent an evaluation criterion. So it will have no impact, nor positive or negative, on the selection score of your application. So it's completely up to you. And this is basically how the form looks like. So again, it's very simple. There is a first part of eligibility check, of course, where you should provide your legal name, sector, category of applicant, and so on, plus the real evaluation part. So as we were seeing right now, your profile, we call it a mini CV, more or less, with guiding questions, and your motivation statement as well with guiding questions. Award criteria and scoring system. So in line with the application form, also the scoring system is very straightforward and simple, but of course also fair and transparent. So all applications passing the eligibility check will move on to the evaluation step. So there will be an expert evaluation board evaluating all applications based on two simple criteria, mirroring the two main fields of the application form. So applicant profile with a score from 1 to 5, and motivation score 1 to 5. For both award criteria, the set threshold is 3. So scores will be assigned along to this ladder from 1 to 5, and you should score at least 3 in each of the two criteria. Very simple, very easy, let's say. The evaluation process itself will be composed of these steps. So eligibility check, where we will basically verify all admin requirements, if everything is in place and everything is according to rules. Then each application found eligible in step 1 will be evaluated by 2 independent external experts. And finally, there will be the consensus and the final score. So the final score for each eligible application is determined and communicated to applicants along with a summary of their score and their evaluation report. It's important that the overall threshold is set on 6, so all applicants must reach a minimum score of 6 out of 10, and the knockout rule we were anticipating before, meaning that if an application receives a score below the threshold in any of the 2 criteria, it will be automatically rejected. So maybe you can score the maximum in applicant profile, which is great, but then you score only 2 in motivation or vice versa. That is not enough. So minimum 3 in each of the criteria, minimum 6 out of 10. Now, ranking and shortlisting, because of course, at the end of the evaluation phase, we will establish a ranking list and we will aggregate it all final scores assigned to each eligible applications. Of course, proposals will be ordered from the highest to the lowest score, and the top 40 will be officially contacted and receive their voucher certificate. Plus, we will also establish a short list or a reserve list to ensure full capacity of the event. Because let's say there is an official withdrawal of one of the selected applicants, or there are some technical or administrative non-compliance things, some failures to contact and to interact, things can happen. So in that case, the Bioeconomy Giants Consortium will proceed to invite applicants from the reserve list following the ranking order. The timeline is the one you're seeing right now on screen. So the open call is live now and it's open for application. You can apply right now. And it will close on the 31st of July 2026. The evaluation will take place during August 2026, while in September we will communicate results. So 40 lucky winners will know it during September, and November, December, it's the period of the Bioeconomy Bootcamp itself, and January 2027, the process will close with the reimbursement ex post for the 40 winners participating actually to the Bioeconomy Bootcamp. But there's more, and that's a big anticipation for you, because participation to the Bioeconomy Bootcamp is key for another reason, because you will have the opportunity to engage with the other 40 fellow winners, primary producers, and discuss ideas and maybe create already some consortia for what is going to be the Bioeconomy Giants Open Call number 2 for scaling up and piloting. So don't miss this opportunity, because during the event after the Open Call 1, we will also present and launch the Open Call number 2, which will open in November 2026 and close end of December 2026. And this call will fund 4 small-scale projects with consortia from 2 to 4 partners. Each project can get up to 70,000 euros for a duration of 7 months. All rules and expectations and activities for these projects will be shared later in the following months. But again, if you participate to Open Call 1 and you get awarded and you participate to the Bioeconomy Bootcamp, you will have a great, let's say, a strategic advantage for applying for Open Call 2 as well, and maybe get funded with your innovative small scale project. Last but not least, you have here on screen and maybe also in the chat, which I'm not able to see right now, the official link on our website with all information, documents, and FAQs. Plus, you have the support email where you can, just drop us a line, drop us your questions, and we will be happy to reply to all your doubts and support you in your application to the Bioeconomy Giants Open Call 1. So thank you very much for your attention, and good luck with your application. And of course, if you have already any doubts or question, you can take advantage of this info day right now and just ask us right now. Do we have any question?
I don't see any question on the chat. I don't know if somebody wants to take the word. Please don't be shy. We're a very small group of people today, so there is nothing to worry about. But also on the chat webinar, you can find the link to the website with all the information on the open call. And I'm also going to write down a email address that we created to answer all your questions on the open calls. So if there is something that is not clear from the presentation or from the materials you can find on the website, you can directly reach out to us and we will try and give you the support you need for your question.
Yeah, I can't see any question then for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say we can close the event for today. And again, just reach out to us, ask everything you might need, apply, and yeah, good luck, everyone. We hopefully see you in Brussels and Ghent at the end of November.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. Again, the recording of this meeting will be available on our website. Have a nice day. Thank you very much, Alessio. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye.